Everybody. This is Millie in the City, your host of Beyond Me, the show. You know, every week I do it for you guys. Every week I am super excited. The fashion gods have smiled down on me. This morning I have none other than Jay Pratt, CEO and founder of Jay Pratt Boutique, formerly known as Jay Pratt Shoes. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful, but I don't feel like I can do you justice because I've got to read all your accolades, okay?
Oh, get out of here.
I've got to tell my fans that you're a designer, a boutique owner, okay? A stylist, a fashion influencer, okay? Image consultant, and just a lover of good fashion. I am so excited to speak with you today.
Listen, I thank you for having me on.
You are just so fabulous. I love it in every single way. I didn't get a chance to get to my MUA this morning, so therefore I'm roughing it a little bit. I'm trying not to.
You all right. That's all you do.
Thank you. So I got to your website, people know me, I do my research, I dig in. And so I was really surprised. So you started designing first. You had the pastors, the ladies of these mega churches. God, that is awesome. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm a church boy. I mean, I grew up in church. I was raised by a house of 7 women, and I got those Southern women in my family. So everybody was plus size. And even like my grandmother, she would always say, my grandmother, she was like, when you get older, you gonna make me clothes. So that's how I grew up. I grew up with this fashion background of my grandmother handed to me. And she said, don't you make anything I can't wear. So that's really how it was birthed. As far as the vision of carrying clothes for plus size women and curvy women. So, it really started, as a young child.
I love it. And so, it's a 14, that's a plus size, right? So I'm going to pick up something and pick out something. You just send it to me. I wear it. I swear.
Listen, say no more. We got you.
Right? Because I saw a cape. We're not going to get into that, but I saw a cape. Okay. So this, what you were doing really got the attention of the Philly Fashion Week. Tell me about that. But that's how I first saw, I saw the men's, and I saw this it's like an airplane, and the men just came from this. I'm like, oh my fashion. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So this past season, due to the pandemic and everything, we had to do everything virtually. So this was my first virtual fashion show, and we did it. Philly Fashion Week had reached out to us and asked, "Would we be interested in doing it?" Because I wasn't going to show this season. I didn't think there was going to be a show, and so they gave me the concept of this airplane like crash into the sidewalk, and the people were going to be coming, the mouths were going to be coming from it. I'm like, I love it. Let's go with it. So, what you saw was the end result that, it took us a little time. It's a lot different from regular runway where you just send the models out. Like, this is more of a production. So I felt like I was on a set of a movie.
Oh.
So it was really different. It was really different. But, we all are adjusting with this pandemic and the quarantine and everything. So it was a different venture for us, but it turned out amazing.
Oh, amazing is not the word. I said, oh, designer, send message now, please. Who are these men? It was an absolute joy to watch. I think I've watched it about 10 times now, just over and over, because I thought it was just so creative. And it was awesome. And the men were
Yeah.
just, they were on time. It was everything.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin and Carrie from Philly Fashion Week for putting it together, because I would have never thought of that on that cool concept, and the way that they executed it was just amazing. It turned out really well. So if they haven't seen it, go to Philly Fashion Week, check it out. It's really good.
It really, really is. So what is it like going all over the world? You've been styling celebrities. You've been on the red carpet. What is that like?
It, it's crazy because everything happens so fast. You really don't realize what you're doing. Like, I literally have to sit down and think about what I accomplished, because the days just go, and the events come, and you're so busy working that you really don't feel like you're doing these things. Like, I look back and I sit, like, I worked with TD Jakes in the Potter's House, and I worked with a lot of different gospel celebrities, and I'm like, it's just like a dream come true. I've never in a million years would have thought I would be where I am right now and work with the people that I've worked with, and sit in some of the rooms with dignitary and congresswomen and senators, and it's just it's unreal. It's really unreal.
Yeah, because TD Jakes, he be looking sharp. I mean, sharp. And he sweats a little bit, and that just adds on to his ambiance. And he be preaching the word of God. I love that. I love that. So you said that everyone deserves their own spotlight. And then that is so important. Why? So you think that everybody, they shine in their own way. Why was that so important to illuminate that, to make that your top priority?
Yeah. So I used to be extremely heavy. I was 356 pounds. And I lost 156 pounds. But in that process, I was in an industry that's very shallow, like the fashion industry.
Yes.
And it was crazy because at my heaviest, I was still doing the same thing that I'm doing now, but the attention was different. I didn't get the opportunities that I do now, just because of my appearance. So when we were creating the brand, and I rebranded myself, I'm like, you know what? Everybody deserves their own spotlight. It doesn't matter what shape, size you are. You deserve to be seen. And so that's how our model was birthed, because the same people that didn't want to work with me were the ones that turned around because I had took a little hiatus for a year, and I came back, and I had dropped a lot of weight, and they were like, right. Oh my God, can you be on the cover of our magazine? Can we do a feature on you? And I'm like, I've known you for years, and you've never asked me to do these things.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, just a quick one. And we'll be right back, and we'll continue with your story. This is Millie in the City. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I am Millie in the City, your host of Beyond Me, the show, and I'm here with none other than J. Pratt, CEO, founder of J. Pratt Boutique, formerly known as J. Pratt Shoes. See, I've got to say all of that because I've got to highlight the shoes. shoes. So you were talking about, before we went to break, you were talking about how you lost weight and the industry just looked differently after you did that. And you were starting to get interviews and things of that nature and covers that you did not get before when you were heavier.
Yes, yeah, and it's so crazy because I was thinking like the people that were gravitating and wanting to work with me were the same people that I was working with for years that really didn't want nothing to do with me as far as putting me in magazines and stuff like that. I had to like kind of fight for those things, but it just goes to show you how the industry is, and how you have to work hard and I don't like to say image is everything, but it definitely is a part of a lifestyle and a part of way of living that's the first thing people see when they look at you. They will judge you off what you look like. And,
Absolutely.
As unfortunate as that is, I make it my business and my job to make sure that everybody that I work with and I come in contact with, that I do my due diligence of making you look as great as possible. I try to put you on 100, so you can see. So, it's really important that, I do that part of my job. That's really my mission. I believe that's what my purpose is.
I love that. So I'm going to need a favor from you. I know it's too early to ask for a favor, but I need one. Okay?
Never too early.
So I was on your website. It's where I got my information from, of course, and your Instagram. And I was hoping I could have the chair that you are. Can I make that my office chair, please?
Listen, that's a throne. That is the throne.
That's a throne. It's a throne. Can I have it? Is it on sale? I just want to know.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it.
Let me give you my address after we get off. Please send it to me. I'll pick it up. Where you at?
Oh my gosh, that was a photographer, Ed Ward out of New Jersey. He has an amazing studio. He took that shot for me.
Oh, that shot is everything. And just to go in your website and see that first, image is everything, and you hit it. You nailed it.
Oh.
So let me make sure I understand this correctly. In my head, my vision is your wife is saying, I want these shoes, throwing other shoes down the steps. This is my mind. This is where my mind went, right? Throwing shoes down the steps. I don't want these. Oh, these are so last season. I want these. And then you were like, light bulb. Is that how? Please say that's how it happened.
Kind of. It's kind of along that. So my wife is like a shoe fanatic. And she's the type, if she sees somebody else with it, she's done. So one day she has a whole shoe closet, and I mean there's shoes wrapped around. So she was going through and like throwing all these shoes, and I'm like, what are you doing with all these shoes that you're getting rid of? And she was like, oh, I've seen too many people in them. So I'm like, wait a minute, this is the money that you ain't wasting my money. So I took the shoes and I started kind of revamping the shoes, and she didn't even know I did it. I had stuck them back on the shelf, and she was like, when did you buy these? I'm like, I didn't buy them. I said, these are the shoes you got rid of. And she was like, no way. So that's kind of how J. Pratt shoes started. That was like my step into the fashion world. And
Bravo. Bravo.
It started out with a pair of like old shoes for my wife. And
I love it.
It snowballed from there. Like her friends, they were like, "Oh, we want some," and then my family and my friends, they were like, "Can you do our shoes and stuff?" So it really, and that's how I met the Kevin and Carrie from Philly Fashion Week. I started being the shoe sponsor for their runway shows. I would provide all the shoes for the designers backstage, and they would utilize the shoes for their looks. So it was really crazy. We had a really crazy beginning.
I said, when I saw that, I said, yeah, I know it's a story behind there. And then my imagination went wild. So I'm glad it was like that. So, I know, I'm not the model, in my mind, I'm Tyra Banks. Okay. In my mind, when I'm walking the dogs, I get my Tyra on, not sure how I look, but Tyra Banks is in my mind. Do you have a favorite model, male or female?
So the crazy thing is, I'm not a big supermodel go-to person. I love in my runway field. I love to use everyday women because at the end of the day, that's what sells your garment. I believe that I can sell my garment easier with people relating to it if they see it on the runway, like they can see themselves in it. But oh my gosh, there's so many amazing models though. Like there's so many. I think my go-to right now, um, male models would be, oh gosh, there's a model. His name is Adonis, and he's like really he has a really exotic kind of look to him. He's based out of Philadelphia, and I'm gonna get in trouble because there's so many
Oh
that I use. They're
no, please.
gonna celebrity. If I had, I would love to work with Iman.
Right.
Then that is a female model I would love to work with. I would love to work with her. And males, I don't know. There's so many good ones though. There's a lot of good ones.
I like them all. Hey, I mean, I grew up
Right,
on Tyson Beckford, but hey,
right. And
I'll stick with
he's
him for
not even
now.
really
But
modeling anymore. He kind of retired.
hey, look, put him in some underwear. Okay, don't. Okay, never mind.
Well, you know what? Catch him in Vegas. He works for Chippendales now.
Let me book my. Let me call my producer real quick. Hello, Vogel. Can you book my ticket? Oh wow.
He got a whole show.
Oh wow. Hey, look. Hey. So you say you work with everyday models. I'm 5'2". How does that? If I could get my inner Tyra Banks on, can I run? Can I walk on a show, please?
Absolutely, absolutely. I tell anybody that if you can get down the runway, I don't even care if you're in a wheelchair. Come on, I'm with it.
I love it.
I want people to be able to relate. If you can see yourself in it, then more than likely you'll buy it.
That is so true. I can see myself. And then when you get it home, you're like, oh God, I love this. I just want to wear it all the time, every day.
Right.
Oh, I love it, love it, love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back. We're going to take a break. Everyone's going to find out who you are, where you are. They already know, but I want you to tell everybody how to get in touch with you because I think you're so awesome. We'll be right back. This is Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. Welcome back. This is Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. I have the awesome J. Pratt, CEO, founder of J. Pratt Boutique, formerly known for J. Pratt Shoes. I got so many notes. I have so many notes, sir.
It's just J. Pratt.
Okay, just J. Pratt. J. Pratt from around the way. Is that that's your name, J. Pratt? Oh my gosh. So what celebrity, I was going to ask you this. Have you not designed for that you would love to design for?
Patti LaBelle. Patti
Oh,
LaBelle.
Patti.
I am in love with Patti LaBelle. Listen, it's on my bucket list
Okay.
to design for Patti. I have to. I mean, I absolutely love her.
I'm going to tag her.
She's a
I'm going
Philly
to tag her
native.
in this interview.
Like, I have to.
Oh my gosh. So what we're going to do is I would love for you to tell everybody how they can get in touch with you. All of your social media. I like to do this early because I need everybody, all my people around, my fans Beyond Me, the show, to find out how they can get in touch with you. What are your social media handles?
Yeah, all the social. It's really simple. J Pratt Boutique is all of my social media. Letter J, Pratt Boutique. And my website is www.thejpratt.com. So I try to keep it very simple, so it's not too complicated.
I tell people that, just short and simple. So
yeah,
I did read something. Is this like a family affair for you? I thought you tagged your brother in something on Instagram? Is he a designer or?
No, my brother. I have three siblings. My
Okay.
sister and I'm the oldest.
Okay.
Neither one of them are
I
into.
thought that maybe you said something. I have to look back at it because I thought, is this a family affair? Which I love.
No, now
Okay.
my mother, I do pull her in. She quits every week on me, but you know how that goes.
I do. I also try to make I believe in nepotism. I believe I'm going to pull my kids in to do any and everything. I love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I tell my boys all the time. I have three sons. Me and my wife,
Wow.
we've been married for 12 years.
Oh, yeah.
I tell each one of my sons, they all have the letter J. So I'm like, which one of y'all taking J Pratt and T? Because it's yours. It's one of y'all got to take wrong with it.
All right. So what I thought I would do with you, I really, because you asked me, do I have, do you need to prepare? You did not need to prepare because I have such the cutest game for you. I call it the J Pratt choice. You ready?
Oh yeah.
All right. Now you ready?
I'm ready.
Stripes or polka dots?
Polka dots.
What? Okay. I did not know you were saying. Okay.
I got polka dot socks on right now as we speak.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So neon or tada?
Neon.
Okay, so you know where I got that from because I watched your reality series. Where is it? It's you have a reality series right now going on that I've been watching.
The Creatives.
The Creatives. Yes, I saw that. I got it on my notes, but I was so excited to play this game. Okay. So, mixed pattern or mixed brands?
Mixed patterns.
Oh, I'm on mixed brands. Look, I wear some Adidas okay, that's wrong. I know. Here we go. Capes or blazers?
Blazers.
Oh,
Even though I am a cape lover, but
you a cape lover. I saw that. You said it.
I really am. I can
Oh my
get more wear
gosh.
out of blazers.
All right. I hope I don't get you in trouble for this, but Philly Fashion Week or Atlantic City Fashion Week?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, come on. No.
I will say Philly Fashion Week because they were my day ones. They were my day ones.
Your day ones. Okay. So I already know my answer to this one because I didn't grow up in this type of environment, but high heels or a wedge?
High heels all day.
I can't do it anymore. I didn't grow up in high heels. And so the only reason I started to wear high heels is because, well, men like it.
That's right.
And it make my butt look big and calf look big.
You gotta try a stack heel, a little thicker with a platform.
See, I thought that was a wedge. And I'm wrong?
A wedge has the sole is all the way through. There's no break in the sole.
Okay. So I got a stacked heel.
Yeah, do a stacked heel. Get a good little stacked heel with a platform because the incline isn't that bad for your foot. You'll be good.
Okay, so you'll send me one of those. Okay, I like purple. All right. All right. Black or white?
Black.
I knew it. I knew that answer. I knew it. Okay. Floral or animal print?
Floral.
See, what? See now, I've been watching with the creative. What is it? The creative. Yeah, I've been watching. So that's where I got this from. Okay. All right. Leather or suede?
Leather.
I knew you were gonna say that because you had on the leather pants.
I love leather.
All right. Last but not least, and I got this from the runway show at Philly Fashion Week. A suit or tux? Ooh, see? I was ready for you today, J Pratt.
I would say, gosh.
See?
I would say tux.
You're going to say tux.
I'm going to say tux.
Now, so the guys in the Philly Fashion Week, I can't get over that. These babies were, love them. They were in suits, but they had no shirts. And some of them had a shirt with the bow tie, and those were just plain suits. I like that. I'm not sure if I like a tight suit, but I'm old fashioned, but
Right.
I thought you would say suit.
See, I'm gonna go with tux because you can get a lot of wear out of a tux now. You
Right.
can definitely,
Okay.
like, if I was to go to an event, I would throw jeans on with a tuxedo blazer, with the blazer on it, and a V-neck shirt and a good boot and call it a day. I can definitely get more wear out of it. Besides, you don't know if President Obama will call you and say, "Can you meet me at this ball?" Just take a
Good point.
tux.
So, well, I thank you so much for taking your time. I know you are super, super busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to even speak with me today. I'm so very excited.
No problem. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
So real quick, have you flourished in this pandemic?
Actually, we've been very busy. We've been busy. When the pandemic first hit, the mask, when they
Right.
first made it mandatory, that kind of, I turned my entire home into a manufacturing company, and I had to call in the family to help me. We did well over 5,000 masks when the pandemic hit.
Right.
So, now it's just trying to get the events, because our boutique, we carry a lot of special, special occasion stuff. So people are getting
Yeah.
for weddings and, date nights and, just different things like that. So with things not going on as far as events, we kind of slowed down, but we're starting to pick back up. People are starting to go out a little bit more
Excellent.
and get back out there. So it's been good.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Get back to your fashion. I will put my order in, okay? And you just have an awesome, awesome weekend. This is Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. Check us out next week.